Another really nice evening at the Wind Club, Boa Vista. A couple more lagoons that have joined us. Kerry and I have been helping out. So Kerry's baked a cake. We're going to see that a bit later. They're just setting out a little party setup here. Kerry's lights out here. Covered the pool table up. Got a little birthday arrangement here for Shania. And yeah, her cake's gonna go there. We'll show that a bit later. We've been here so long, we've become family here. Got the braai from the boat here. We've got a gas braai there, and we've got we're gonna do a bit of smoked fish here. So yeah, what a setting, eh? This will be where we're having my 60th in a little while, another 10 days or so. So yeah, it's a warm up for the big one. Safe to say the kids were in bed by 10, but I wish I could have said the same for us. Boys rocked into bed sometime in some ungodly hour in the morning. Some serious hangovers from some really heavy grog. All good. It's a little bit late. I should have been videoing it long ago. Hey babe. It's been flipping slaving in the kitchen, yeah. Some pizzas. It's been busy with everything. Salads. All sorts. We've got pizzas in the oven. We've got pizzas done here.
French bread.
She's done French bread. Another pizza. We've got a noodle salad going here. Just gonna get a dressing. Anyway, that's all for my 60th. I don't feel another day older. Anyway, it's been a really busy day. I've also got all the dieseling done today, so the boat's full, ready for whatever adventure we choose to go on. We may be going to Dakar shortly, so yeah, that'll be an interesting trip. Maybe to get Kerry back home to sort her passport out. And the plane hasn't flown over yet, but the first vodka is going down the hatch. What is the time?
I don't know.
Now we're finally packing up everything. We've got so much food. I think the boys are gonna love it tonight. Everything packed in bins, ready for the big trek. Still more to come. Ingredients for the punch. We've got some charcoal. We've got a nice fresh Dorado fillet that I'm going to do. Oops, leaking on the boat there. And we've got a punch in the Williamson pulsator bin. It's been brewing for a day or so. We've got to get the old man to the side and start drinking. Should be a good night. I don't know if we're going to get back to the boat. Oh, we've got everything loaded on the duck. Plates, plenty still to come. Pizzas and co. So yeah, start the trek to the beach. Gotta go fetch some dops. We go to town quickly and just get some more drinks and things. And then time to start the fires. Get the party started. Offloading. Kids swimming around here, splashing me. Like this. The boats with a pirate ship on the outside. I don't know how much you can see from there. Yeah, it's all tranquil now. It'll get going later, that's for sure. A lot lighter in the screen than it is out here. Anyway, this is filleting 101. Got a huge block of tuna there, which I hope is going to defrost in time. We've got two. It's a whole little Dorado and a rainbow runner. We're going to smoke them. And this Dorado is going to go on the barbecue with basted with butter and spices.
Hello, party man.
project
it
of
a
a
what? You
carpaccio.
call it a what?
Salamao.
Salamao.
It was a project of a carpaccio with
Acho que eu quero fazer foto.
Hi, making famous drinks. Oh, yum, yum. Ooh, and there's Grandma. She's had one punch. One South African punch. Yoo-hoo! We're gonna dance tonight. The last birthday girl.
I can't say enough about these wonderful people of Boa Vista who've made our travel and journey here so special. We've met so many incredible people, shared some incredible experiences, and just had an unbelievable time here. So big ups to all the guys from Boa. It's been a super special time here and one we'll never forget. And I'm sure we'll miss this place a hell of a lot in the future. Yeah, unfortunately, after a very pleasant hangover, we had to face the future. Yeah, it's been a bit of a mess with John having to go back, and you know, we were looking at thinking it was only going to be a month or so. We're probably down to 4 months now, and yeah, stuff hasn't really worked out the way we hoped, but that's just how it goes. So yeah, now I've got the problem of being alone on the boat for a period because Kerry's got to go back. If John was here, it wouldn't be a problem sending her home, but now it is a problem, so I've got to get some help. And yeah, shit, man, it's never simple. Luckily, this place is super chilled, and it's been a lot of fun being here. It's just a matter of getting all this sorted and then trying to get back on the horse again. We've been stuck a bit, so shit happens. Taken a long walk. This is actually the sports stadium where they do the vaccinations. We have a problem now getting Kerry back to South Africa to go and get a passport renewed, because I reckon it'll take me 6 months if I do it at the embassy in Senegal, which is absolutely freaking ridiculous in this day and age where they have all the biometrics, they have everything on record. It's absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna have to fly back to South Africa to get a new passport, because we couldn't renew it because it was still during COVID in March when we left, and none of the departments were open, so we couldn't renew a passport. So we always knew there was going to be a problem somewhere along the line, but yeah, it's turned into a bit of a fiasco. Now I've got to travel to Senegal because it's the easiest route to get her back without stopovers and taxis and hotels and stuff. I don't want to running around in Muslim countries on her own with taxis in the middle of the night and things like that. So yeah, and it's the easiest route. So yeah, it's always complicated, and now I've managed to get Kerry's vaccination certificate, which we did a couple of months back, and of course there's a problem with mine because they've captured the data wrong or something. So yeah, it's never simple. It's back and forth trying to get a certificate sorted for myself, because I cannot leave for Dakar without a proper certificate. So yeah, the hits just keep rolling in. It's just normal, I guess. You just got to roll with it. Hopefully it'll get sorted. There was a very nice girl who helped me here now, and hopefully they will get it sorted by tomorrow. But yeah, that's part of the joys of sailing around. Anyway, just in the back streets here around town. It's sort of midday now, so it's siesta time. So all the shops are closed. You can't really buy anything or do anything. So yeah, take a stroll. And obviously we're thinking of fixing it, but yeah, check what's left of the props and that. Oh shit. Somewhat of a write-off, I'd say. Sure. Not nice. That's a real mess. You can see there's a couple of tourists walking around now. Early on when we got here there was absolutely nothing going on. Zero. So there's a little bit of activity now, which is great for the guys. A little fuel station that I have to come and fill up at here. I had to get special permission from the police to get fuel at the wholesale price. So everything's quite a mission. You got to get permission for everything, and the guys that travel around, like for the locals, it's like an absolute mission. You got to get special permission from the maritime police. You have to have a letter and a document and everything just to take the guys between islands. So I'm gonna have to go through all that nonsense again if I take one of the local guys with me to Senegal. We've actually got to go to Sal and check out there because there's no immigration on Boa, which is a bit of a balls up. Yeah, it's amazing. It just never ever seems to be like a simple affair. It's always got a few kinks in the road. Anyway, yeah, this is where I come and fill up, get our diesel, obviously with the document sign and that. So yeah, walking back to the club now. Chinese building going up here. They've actually gone quite quickly. Big investments. This place has come to a standstill, so I don't know how they're gonna reconcile the expenses they're putting in here, but yeah, I guess it'll pick up again. There must have been a hell of a lot of activity here in the beginning, or a couple of years back, because there's a number of houses and everything that are here and the restaurants. And this little shop at the Shell garage here, just for some reason or other, all the locals seem to come here. There's always people in here, so they've obviously offer something here that the guys like. I'm gonna go in and get a Coke here. Now the less charming side of the back end of the clubs, and the delicious restaurant, and coming into the Nexus Wind Club. It's the parking lot area. Probably you can't see the big sailboat that's come in there. Beautiful. Let's take some footage of it closer by. And guys are all busy doing stuff. Simon, the carpenter, and the management, also working for a change, huh? Not sailing, huh? Making racks, getting ready for all the visitors. Fresh. The guys all sorting all the equipment and making sure everything's good. He's had a couple of lessons this morning. Everything getting tidied up. We go down to the duck. I've got the duck parked on Atilla's little mooring. Yeah, it's been raining. It actually rained the whole night. So they're not really rain. It's like just spits the whole night. Yeah, I've just kind of bought some extra hose just to extend the hose for the freshwater side. It doesn't reach the back of the boat. And bought a remote switch for the winch side. I can operate it out of the anchor box, because you've got to lay the chain out, otherwise it makes a heap and then it causes trouble. It jumps off the gypsy sometimes, so you've got to spread the chain in the ankle locker, otherwise it makes a hassle. So I've had to make a remote switch inside there, which I managed to find a switch and an old spare furler switch. So I've used that to make a retrieval side on the anchor, so if I'm on my own and I have to pull anchor, at least I have a way of doing it. So yeah, now we got to go fetch the duck, so it's a little wet walk. Pain in the arse this every time, especially in the evenings when you've had a good jaw and you've got to go and get wet. Yeah, it's been a real bugger with John being laid up at home. It's caused so many change of plans and yeah, sort of to think about how we're going to manage this whole thing. But yeah, we've also got a massive swell coming this weekend and I'd love to surf it, so we may have to change our anchor position. We actually want to go and get in a bit tighter to this island, sort of next to that monohull there, because the swell comes from the west, so it's going to be interesting to see what the ride's going to be like here on the weekend. Well, starting probably Sunday, we'll have to change our position, I think. Now it's Sunday. Been a little bit of swell, not a lot, but the reef at the back's breaking and we're starting to rock and roll a little bit here. Yeah, so we've had a change of plans as far as Dakar is concerned. We're flying Kerry out from Praia, so we're gonna have to get some help, and failing that we'll drop off in Praia on Sunday morning and then beeline it to Mandela, because I've got to go back there to renew my visa, which expires on the 1st of December. That's if they'll allow us to do it. But yeah, it hasn't been a simple, straightforward thing. It's been trying to get tests done in time, trying to get layovers time, trying to get yeah, connections in South Africa. Kerry's going to have to stay in a couple of hotels along the way. It's really complicated, but yeah, we've at least done the bookings, so yeah, we're locked in now, and that's going to be the plan for the next few days. Absolutely stunning. You can't paint that.
No, stunning, eh?
Shame we've had a hard time the last time. We've been fighting, not fighting, but yeah, it's been tough, man, trying to sort out all this shit. Puts a lot of stress on you. Yeah, it spoils your whole mood, man. Anyway, we had some waves today. I feel a little bit better.
We're still lucky.
Yeah,
We're lucky
still
to be
enjoying
here.
it. Yeah,
Lucky to have our health. Lucky to experience. And everybody's fine at home. So
all around
it's
good.
a good one. Can't complain too much.
Yeah, so there are always tough times when you're traveling. The trick is to work through it and then move on to the next adventure. Hit the subscribe button and come surfing with us as I take a road trip with the boys down south to the dunes and see what we find there. Join us then. Thanks for watching.